What would happen if Earth stopped spinning? The Earth rotates at an incredible speed of about 1,670 kilometers per hour at the equator. This rotation has been happening for billions of years, creating the day-night cycle we all depend on. But what if, one day, this spinning suddenly stopped? Let's explore the science behind this terrifying scenario. First, if Earth stopped instantly, everything on the surface would keep moving at the same speed Earth was spinning. Imagine buildings, trees, vehicles, and even the oceans being hurled eastward at over 1,000 kilometers per hour. This would create catastrophic winds and massive tsunamis, wiping out most life in their path. The sheer force would be unimaginable, but let's assume the Earth stopped spinning gradually, over thousands or millions of years. In that case, the consequences would still be dramatic. One of the first noticeable changes would be the shape of the Earth itself. Right now, our planet isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator because of its rotation. If the spinning stopped, Earth would eventually become a perfect sphere. This would cause massive shifts in water and land. Oceans near the equator would flow toward the poles, submerging some continents while exposing new land masses. Another major change would be the disappearance of our day-night cycle. Without rotation, one side of the Earth would always face the sun, while the other side would remain in perpetual darkness. The side facing the sun would become unbearably hot, with temperatures rising high enough to boil away water and make life nearly impossible. Meanwhile, the dark side would plunge into freezing temperatures, turning into an icy wasteland. Earth's atmosphere would also be affected. Right now, the planet's rotation helps distribute air and regulate weather patterns. Without it, extreme weather would dominate. Hurricanes would become more frequent, winds would intensify, and the overall climate would be far less stable than it is today. And what about Earth's magnetic field? This invisible shield protects us from harmful solar radiation, and it's powered by the rotation of Earth's molten iron core. If Earth stopped spinning, this dynamo effect would weaken and eventually disappear. Without the magnetic field, solar winds would strip away the atmosphere, leaving Earth exposed to deadly cosmic radiation. Life on the surface would face extreme challenges, and only deep underground or underwater habitats might remain viable. Gravity, however, wouldn't change. It's caused by Earth's mass, not its rotation. But the disappearance of centrifugal force, which counteracts gravity slightly at the equator, would lead to significant consequences. Without this force, oceans would shift, and the water currently pushed outward by Earth's spin would retreat toward the poles. This would drastically alter coastlines and possibly make some regions completely uninhabitable. The moon would also play a role in this scenario. Currently, the moon's gravitational pull slows Earth's rotation very gradually, but if Earth stopped spinning, the balance between Earth and the moon would be disrupted. This imbalance could lead to massive tidal waves, reshaping coastlines and flooding vast areas. Interestingly, a stationary Earth might have one unexpected benefit. Space exploration would become easier. Rockets wouldn't need to fight against Earth's rotation during launch, potentially making missions more efficient. But let's face it, this small advantage wouldn't outweigh the enormous challenges humanity would face trying to survive in such an environment. Thankfully, the idea of Earth stopping its spin is purely hypothetical. The forces that keep Earth spinning are immense, and it would take an extraordinary event, like a collision with a planet-sized object, to bring it to a halt. Even then, the impact would likely destroy the Earth entirely, making this scenario even more unthinkable. So, why does Earth spin in the first place? It all started billions of years ago during the formation of the solar system. When our planet was just a cloud of gas and dust, it began spinning due to the conservation of angular momentum. This spinning motion has continued ever since, gradually slowing down over time because of the moon's gravitational pull. While we take Earth's rotation for granted, it's a fundamental part of life as we know it. The sunrise, the sunset, the rhythms of nature, all of it depends on our spinning planet. Without it, life would be drastically different, if not impossible. So the next time you watch the sun rise or set, take a moment to appreciate the incredible forces at work. Earth's rotation isn't just a daily phenomenon, it's the reason we're here, living and thriving on this beautiful planet. What do you think? Could humanity ever adapt to a world without rotation? Or would it spell the end of life as we know it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.